Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to my channel, Time to Cook. I'm Chef Christy. Now today I'm going to make something I like to call a Hillbilly Philly. And what is a Hillbilly Philly, you might ask? Well, instead of using steak in a traditional Philly cheese steak sandwich, I will be using bologna. It's really just a very fancy hot bologna sandwich with, of course, your cheese. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go over these ingredients that you will need to make your Hillbilly Philly. And I'm using the good old Oscar Mayer thick cut beef bologna. You will also need a pepper and an onion, and then a little bit of seasoned salt and some Worcestershire sauce. All right, now I'm going to talk cheese. You can use sliced cheddar or provolone. You can even use some American cheese slices. I, however, am going to make a delicious cheese sauce, and I am using some cubed velveeta. I know this is processed, but I'm just telling you, it makes a delicious sauce. I'm just saying. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up my pepper and onion. So next, I'm going to cut my bologna, and I'm going to cut it into strips. I know that may sound a little bit different. I know, just trust me. And this is what I ended up with, just some nice size strips. And I will be using my cast iron griddle. I'm going to turn the fire on high and get this griddle nice and hot. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to my griddle, about 1 to 2 tablespoons, and then I'm going to add my peppers and onions. I'm going to season these with some seasoned salt. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on these peppers and onions, stirring them, making sure they don't burn. And in the meantime, I'm going to start my cheese sauce. I'm multitasking today, folks. In a small sauce pot, I'm going to add a half of a cup of milk. And then I just turn the fire on. I'm going to let this milk come up until it starts to simmer. All right, so my milk is starting to simmer, so I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese. All right, so my seasonings is I have a half of a teaspoon of dried mustard and a half of a teaspoon of dried minced onion. Then I also have just a little bit of red pepper flakes. You can add as many as you want, just depends on how spicy you like it. I just want a little heat. These peppers and onions are looking good. They're about done. So the cheese sauce is done. And look at that. Yum. My peppers and onions look good. I'm just going to remove them and put them into a bowl. While my griddle is still nice and hot, I want to toast up my bun. So I'm just going to lather a little bit of butter here on the back part. And I'm going to lay my bun right on that griddle. Now I'm going to add my bologna to the front part of the griddle. That's what makes it nice about these griddles. You can do more than just one thing. Add the rest of the butter. And I'm going to add my bologna. I'm going to let this bologna cook until it has a nice sear on one side, then I'll flip it over. Let's check my bun. Oh yeah, my buns are toasting up. That bun off, and look at that bologna. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of seasoned salt. Not much. I'm going to add some of these peppers and onions. and a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Just look at that, folks. All right, it's ready to put this on my sandwich. So the last thing that I've got to do is pour some delicious cheese sauce over top of that bologna. Oh my. I'm bringing over the paper towels because I feel like I might need one. This has potential to be a little messy, but oh my goodness, guys. I mean, did you look at that cheese with that bologna? Mm. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. If you love a fried bologna sandwich, you're gonna love this. Those peppers and onions and that bologna, and that cheese. Okay guys, I hope that you give this Hillbilly Philly a try. I know that you will love it. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. And as always, I will see you soon with more recipes.